There is a memory stuck in my head. Me, as a child, on a sleigh. The snow already a bit muddy, my parents telling me to pick up the sleigh when we cross the street so I don't break it. Me, breaking off the icicles from the windowsills, collecting them because I want to build a castle with them. I will forget about them and they will turn to water in my pockets. There was snow on Christmas when I was a child, but there hasn't been for years. Or maybe there never has been, and my memories are influenced by dreams and Christmas movies. After all, the coldest month of the year is not December, but January. All of the Christmas activities to keep us warm, baking cookies, reuniting with our families, decorating our houses in colorful lights to keep the darkness away, finding community in the church or in our own homes. We do all of that in December. Now the Christmas markets are closed, and they leave us with nothing but silence. Hi, my name is Samira Babo. I'm a musician and engineer, and I don't want to waste my winter anymore. I always spend January and February just trying to survive somehow and keep myself sane until the first early bloomers release me. The news are unwatchable right now. They have been for a while. Everyone is so anxious and sad, and at the same time we are supposed to reinvent ourselves, set our goals for the new year and be optimistic and confident about our world and personal growth. How? How am I supposed to reinvent myself, celebrate and face the challenges of a new year when everything in my body wants to carve a cave into the ice and sleep for another month until the quiet dripping of melting snow wakes me up? There is no silence in December, just the idea of it. We never have time to allow our brain to stop screaming about old fears, new fears, and everything in between. I think we deserve a break. We deserve to be happy, or at least try to be happy. So this is an attempt at being happy. So yeah, come and embrace the cold with me. I have packed my field recorder, my sleigh and my sister, and together we will explore the sound of snow, talk about our inner child and what the cold can teach us. This is my sister, my number one companion for winter adventures, being forced to pull me up a hill while I try to find the girl that used to dream of a white Christmas. That girl is still in me somewhere. I can feel her. I find her in front of a TV screen, watching the same movies over and over again. I find her in my childhood bedroom, reading. I find her, well, in my sister. Here is the sound of her breaking the ice of a river with her boots and almost falling in. We tend to ignore our inner child, discredit its opinions, treat it like something that belongs to the past, but it doesn't. Our inner child doesn't disappear just because we grow up. During December, Christmas in particular, Our inner child is usually able to breathe a bit. We visit family and old memories, and our inner child gets to do everything it wants to. In January, the real world locks it back in its cage. However, the inner child is not only something that you have to take care of, it's also a great source of inspiration that can teach you a lot and help you find out what truly makes you happy. What is your inner child trying to tell you? I invite you to take a second and listen to the field recording I made at the place where we went sleighing. What do you hear? What do you feel? Feel free to share it with me in the comments. My sister said that the recording sounds like losing your childhood. I think it's fascinating how sometimes all you have to do to create art is to enhance what is already there. After listening to the recording and walking through the winter woods for 3 hours, I realized that there is a longing for home that I have that my house can't satisfy, because the feeling I am looking for is not just being home, but arriving home after spending the whole day in the snow experiencing winter and life to the fullest. There is a longing for warmth that cannot be satisfied by putting on another layer, because what I need is the warmth of a cup of tea that I'm enjoying in the woods while my toes are slowly getting numb from sitting in the cold for too long. We are not experiencing winter anymore. We are just enduring the darkness it brings. So it's important that we at least try to get to know January. January is the month where we try to grow without light. There is so much potential sleeping in us, and in the cold, hard ground, it is important not to dig it up until we are ready. We write down ideas, prepare for everything we will do once our energy and the weather allow it, and we find wisdom in the cold. It teaches us endurance, the strength in simply surviving. It teaches us to look inward and reflect while still staying grounded. I spent January journaling whenever I had the time and connecting with the cold through art and long forest walks like this one. It has definitely helped keeping my sanity throughout everything that is going on with the world and in my life right now. I would love to hear how you experience January. Is it a time of hope for you or an exhausting one? I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. The music you heard in the video is my own music. If you want to hear more, check out the links in the description. I hope I will see you in the next video, and I wish you a safe and happy New Year.